Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to respool a baitcast reel. First we need to start with line selection. I'm going to be using Berkeley Vanish 10-pound fluorocarbon line. This is the 500 yards. It is slightly more expensive because it is fluorocarbon line, but it's worth it in the end because it lasts longer, it doesn't absorb water, and it's not going to snap on you after a couple trips like mono will if you leave it uncared for and if it absorbs water like that. This is why I'm going to be getting this Berkeley Vanish. This is 10-pound, again, for you guys, so that in case you guys do not yet know how much you're supposed to put on your bait cast. Normally it will tell you on the back of the reel, like, how much you're supposed to put on there, like the max pounds. Mine says 12 pounds, so I'm just going to go with some 10-pound right here. Let's get started. So now that our line is open right here, as you guys can see, we're ready to respool that. This is all unspooled, it's all exposed and ready to put new line on. Let's move over here. And I'm just going to find a nice flat area, and I wouldn't do this over carpet if you're going to plan on tying a rig on right after, because you don't want to put hooks in your carpets. But yeah, we're going to start by putting this line through the eyelets at the top and all the way down to the bottom, which is what lots of people do it the other way, especially for spinning reels. They're going to be putting in through the bottom, respooling it, and then putting it through the eyelets, but I'm putting it through the eyelets right before respooling it because there's no line on right now. This method actually works a lot better because that way you can put it right through the eyelet instead of having to like fit it under this end here and then working it through the eyelet. Instead you can that's just the line going in, spooling, and we just literally just put that. So this is our line guide. That little hole right there, that's the line guide, and we're going to be putting our line through that guide. And now that it's through, and make sure that it's under that little bar there. That little bar, it stays under that. And now we are going to thread this little piece of line through one of these little holes. And then after we get it through the hole, we're going to try and like reel it a little bit. And then try and find it again. It might take a couple tries, but you want to try and get this through. And I'll show you what the goal is for that. But what we want to do is to get it through. Try and get it to pop out on the other side. And the reason we want it to pop out on the other side, and we can actually, the good thing about these reels, the Abu Garcia Black Max here, I have plenty of videos talking about how well it works and how affordable it is. So if you guys are looking for a nice affordable bait caster, check out those videos, and then as well as check out this video later because you will need to respool it at some point. See, so since we put it through the hole and reeled it, this little thing, see how it's like threaded between these holes? I'll try and show you guys, see? It's in one of these holes and out one of these holes. Now that we have it like that, that's when we tie our knot. Just like any other knot, just a little overhand knot, nothing special. We're just gonna tie a little knot. I like to tie up and around and then keep it tight. So I like to hold it tight and then get another knot ready while I'm holding it tight. Straight down like that, and now it's ready to clip. Just a little overhand knot. You can do this as many times as you want. I'd probably go 2 or 3. If you guys even want to go 4, totally recommend it. I can just pop that in a little hole after, so it doesn't. I'm just going to cut this little end off, this extra piece here. Just find some clippers. You can even use toenail clippers for this, fingernail clippers. If you guys can find those, they're really inexpensive, and you can actually use these in your tackle box instead of just really expensive cutters. Because look how easy this works. No problem at all. That thing cuts it like nothing. And same with the little clippers. Those little toenail, fingernail clippers work just fine. Now that we have this tied on, see, as you guys can see, it's threaded all the way through, and our line is hanging out right there. This is tight and it's not coming off. What you want to do is grab this line here, bring it up to like right here or something, and then just put 2 fingers between it and keep some tension. And we're going to start reeling in that line. And the reason this will work is since it's through the guide. See, as we have our tension now, we're just going to start reeling slowly. And the reason we reel slowly is so that it really picks up on the line. Just get a close up on that so that we can see. see how this line guide moves back and forth? That same little guide that we put the line through. It's important that you remember to put it through that guide, because when you put it through that guide like that, it ensures right here, it ensures that our line goes back and forth and covers all parts of the reel. If you were to just put it through the guide and start, or if you weren't to put it through the guide, it would just go dead center and start reeling, and you wouldn't be getting it. You can hear that over there. That's the line, just perfectly unspooling for me back there, right on the floor, and I can just keep going. The line's staying on just fine. Nice and easy. And I'll meet you guys when I have all my line that I want on, and I'll tell you why and how much I have on in a second. And see how I have my rod tip just aligned here? The line is just being pulled off right now, and this is just spinning. That's the kind of idea that I wanted when I put this through the rod eyelets first. There you go, guys. As you can see, it's all spooled up now. And I wouldn't do it all the way. I wouldn't do it until it's like lined up with the red, because these Abu reels don't, these guides here, since this is a compact low profile reel, you can get ones that are beefier like that. This is a low profile Baitcast. So you don't want to over put line on this, because your chances of getting backlash will be increased. But now that we have our line perfectly spooled on here, nice and even, the reason it's even is because we reel it slowly, consistently, and because we also kept our line over here sitting upside down so that the line came facing off of it. So that's how it was. And as we reeled, we wanted to make sure that this stayed, and I like to keep my tip right here on the end of the spool. That way it kind of just starts spinning around, and that is actually way better than like spending the money and getting one of those special line respooler guide things that like you attach as a reel. This works way better, and it's much more affordable. And as you guys can see, our final product was amazing, and we're ready to tie some baits at the end and start fishing. And we cut it. Alright guys, I've tied on myself a little trout hook here, and our pole and reel setup is officially ready to take out to the pond or to the lake, wherever you guys are going. Again, if you guys are new to Baitcast fishing in general and want to find a nice reel that's like under $40, definitely check out, I have 2 videos posted on the a review on this reel, as well as a video introducing the public to this reel. So if you guys have not checked out those 2 videos, check those out, and I hope that you guys find what you were looking for in this video. And if you did, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. As always guys, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks so much for watching.